See, now we can discussing about the one of the most important topic. It is given by the final exam. It's number of times in the 8 marks question. See, that is the topic is there. Kirchhoff laws, or also is called as the Kirchhoff laws. The pronunciation both are will be the same. See, before the previous topic, so what is the topic we discussing by the Ohm's law? See, what is given by the Ohm's law? The Ohm's law is gives to the current voltage relation in simple electrical circuits. So, what is given by the simple electrical circuits? But when the current is in complicated means nothing but to say the difficult circuit, it is using this formula. It is not the possible for the measuring. See, that's why the who was the scientist? That's a Kirchhoff's. The Kirchhoff in 1842. In 1842, he can develop the formula related of a the two laws is given by there. The first one is say the Kirchhoff's first law. What is the first one? Say the Kirchhoff's first law, or also say the junction law, or also is called the current law. See, what is there the other? The first one, the how many laws is given by the Kirchhoff is given by the two laws. In this one, the first one is the Kirchhoff first law, or also say the junction law, or also is called the current law. Now we're discussing about this is the first one. See here, at any junction, so what is the at any junction, the sum of the currents, the sum of the current entering means that is nothing but the meet entering the junction is equal to the sum of the current is equal to the sum of current leave to the junction. See, this is say the Kirchhoff first law, or also junction law, or also say the current law. See, what is say the at any junction, the sum of the current is entering to the junction is equal to the sum of the current leave the junction. Leave the junction. Junction means the two or more ways the meet at the one point is called as the junction. For example, now we are consider this is a junction. What is consider this is a junction? This is the junction is point we consider the A. Now here this is the current, here the current and resistance, the meet at this one, and here is also the current and another one resistance is there. See, here is take the another one. Now take this is the another one we are considering. See, here we are observing how many ways are there? 4 ways. Now here the resistance is this is considered the R1. Here the resistance is R2. Here the resistance is R3. Now this is considered the R4. Now the R1 is towards the junction. The arrow mark is the towards the junction. And R2 is also towards the junction. R2 is also towards the junction. But R3 and R4 is away from the junction. This arrow marks can be indicating the towards are. Say, observing this is the towards the junction. It can be away from the junction. See, what is the statement is there? At any junction, the sum of the current is entering to the junction is equal to the sum of the current leave to the junction. Now here, how many currents are entering by there? The first one here, this is the current is I1. This is the current is I2. This is the current is I3. And this is the current is I4. Here the total, the 4 currents are there. Now I1, I2 is the enter into the junction. So we can write here the I1 plus I2. I1 plus I2 is equal to I3 plus I4. Where to be taken by there? See, according to the statement, the at any junction, this is the at junction. So sum of the current is entering. Which of the entering is there? I1, I2 can be entering. Is equal to, and the sum of the current is leave to the junction. And also we can write this one. What we can add? This total is taken this side. I1 plus I2 minus I3 minus I4 is equal to 0. See, this is the principle and statement of a first law. Now next we will be discussing about the Kirchhoff's second law. Kirchhoff's second law, or also is called as the loop law. What is this? A loop law, or also is called as the voltage law, or also is called the voltage or potential or bracket we can have the voltage law. See, this is the second one. What is the Kirchhoff's second law or loop law or potential law also is called as the, this one is there. Now we can write the first of all statement. After that we can explain by this one. So here the algebraic sum of, what is the algebraic sum of potential difference and what is the algebraic sum of potential difference and EMF electromotive force in any closed circuit is equal to 0. Is called, what is the Kirchhoff's second law or also loop law or potential or voltage law also is called by this. Now this is the equation, the sum of potential difference plus sum of EMF E is equal to, what is there here then? 0. Now we can write this is the formula, but here there are some rules. We have there the some rule, that is the sign convention. What is here the sign convention? The sign convention is nothing but its rules. See, whenever take the positive, whenever take the negative, because of it is in a closed circuit. In a closed circuit, see the batteries and the current directions, what will be taken? We are taken by the first one. Here the first rule. See, this is taken by the battery, positive and negative, and its EMF. What is this EMF? What is considered E, and this is the current direction. When the current is passing, the negative terminal to positive terminal. When a current is passing to the negative terminal to positive terminal, this is called the potential gained. What is called this? Potential gained. See, this is the plus E. And it's any circuit. The direction will be there, the negative to positive. That is say the potential gained. That value is take this E can take the plus value. Next, the second one, the same battery. We take this as same battery, positive and negative. It's EMF of E, but the current of the direction. What is there here? The positive to negative. It's opposite of the direction here. Observing here the positive to negative. It is called as a potential drop. What is called this? Potential drop. Now that time we take the E value is taken by the negative. That EMF what is taken by the negative. And now this is a third rule. Now what is taken by the third rule? See here the current and in the circuit you have there the resistance R and the current. The current and the resistance is in same direction. Is in same direction. Is called the potential drop. What is called this? Potential drop. In potential drop, the V is equal to taken by the minus I into R. What is taken by? Because of from Ohm's law, V is equal to I into R. But here, where in the same direction, the current and the resistance R is there in circuit in same direction. That is the clockwise direction. When the same direction, that will take the negative. That potential V is equal to minus R. This is the main three sign combination of a Kirchhoff second laws we can apply by there.